Hi Pisces, thanks for joining me for the September already, 2017 Taroscope and Animal Totem. We're going to use my deck, the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, followed by a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. The reason that this deck is out, this is my Hanson Roberts, because if you want to get specifically a love reading, I offer those on Vimeo. And it's a different deck every month, but this month it's going to be the Hanson Roberts. You can find that link in the eye in the sky in the corner or below the video if you want to check it out. But what is going on for Pisces? Let's put the Animal Totem somewhere off to the side. Actually, I'm doing you first. I've been doing you first lately because of the way I have to upload them to video to YouTube. And so I've been doing you first and working backwards so I can upload you first. Also, this is a full moon in your sign this month. So that's a pretty big event. You know, hope everybody got through that eclipse season. But now, there's going to be a full moon in your sign. And this only happens once a year, too. It happens once a year. Every year you have a full moon and you have a new moon in your sign. And this month is going to be the full moon in your sign. And I'll give you more specific dates on that after we get your cards out here. Alright, what is going on for Pisces? Let's check these out. Pisces for September. I was almost going to say October, but we know that it's for September of 2017. Pisces. Pisces, Pisces. Oh, I got two cards there. I had like a big stack. I thought I had only one. Pisces here, this is the one. Pisces! Alright, here you are. Well, yeah, that date on that, it's going to be September 6th. 6th. So that's the date of that full moon in your sign. Now, the full moon in your sign brings things to culmination, and it makes, it could be a time that you would make note of things that you need to be released. We just had these big eclipses and everybody's releasing. By the way, I'm still offering those eclipse readings till the end of August if you're watching this in the last week of August. But back to you. This is in your sign. So it's like, shine a light on you. What's working? What's not? What do I need to release? What am I going to let go of? What has run its course? What has come full circle? What do I need to release at this time? Okay, now let's look at these cards. You know, the first card out was the Ace of Cups in reverse. So it does look like there'd be something that, you know, you're going to be releasing at this time. The Ace of Cups upright is like some new beginning that you're wanting to get off the ground. Usually involving love, but it can be creativity, it can be all sorts of things. It's joy, love, creativity. In reverse says it's not getting off the ground, it's not going anywhere. And there does seem to have been some sorrow surrounding this. You have the Nine of Swords there, but it's in the reverse position also, so it means it's not that bad. You know what, well, there's some really good stuff coming up here, but you know what I'm noticing? The colors and the, and I did the colors of these cards, but I never noticed this till just this minute. These are like a similar color here. Isn't that weird? Something was like leading me to this. Well, the spread is leading me to this, but maybe there's more to it. When I notice weird things, I tend to point them out because you never know. It could be a message for somebody. But anyways, you got the Knight and the King of Pentacles showing up here. So these are favorable people that are coming in to help you to do whatever, the world. So it's big. It has potential to be really, really big. It's a really, really big shoe there. Oh, before I move on, I had a flashing thought there. Those colors, maybe I meant to draw attention to that blanket. So I don't know, maybe if somebody, you know, well, I was thinking somebody might be in the manufacturing or designing business of blankets, but blanket, you know, the word blanket, what do you put, blanket, what's under the covers, what's hidden under the covers, or blanket statement, you know, that would cover a broad spectrum, I don't know, but this just drew me. Or maybe this guy, you know, guy or girl, in these readings it could be anybody, it's not gender specific, but anyways, Knight and King of Pentacles. When we got two of the same, like this, It's the same person over a stretch or span of time. So this person's either has been in your life for a long time or is about to be. I'm leaning more towards is about to be. Because it seems like after this Ace of Cups in reverse, and then we have this new influx of energy. Also, he or she could be an earth sign, first of all, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But also could be happening in the time of Earth. And we are in the time of Earth for the majority of September. We're going to be in until we get to the equinox on the 22nd. So we are in, you know, in there for a long time. So it could just be any time during September. Now you got this World in reverse as the central card and what the King of Pentacles is looking right at. The world is the world to me, you know. World upright is, you know, it's the best card in the deck, one of the best cards in the deck. It's just, you know, you're shining, you're glowing. It's huge. I was just ready to get my deck out here. I should put it over here somewhere. It's huge. It's bigger, better, more than you ever thought. It's this huge undertaking. It's expanding beyond your wildest dreams. So this guy's looking at it. It's the central card in the spread, but also what's on the other sides here. The sorrow card. This is also a card of feeling like, you know, defeated, or it's not a card of things working out. So you can't be so focused on this not working out stuff because the world is here. Don't diminish the world. Don't miss the world. Don't ignore the world, you know, because of other disappointments or whatever's going on. And the High Priestess in reverse is here too. So that's like, maybe it could be a ruthless woman, it could be somebody who's manipulative, things like that, but I'm not feeling that as strong. Because upright, it's about this moon, and it's about using your intuition. And that's another thing with that full moon in your sign, your intuition is going to be spot on. So you really do have to listen to that intuition. And don't discount this. Don't be fixated on something. That's not usually a Pisces thing, you know, to be fixated on it. You guys usually are pretty fluid, you know, but there could be an instance that you've been dreaming about it and you really wanted this in your heart. You know, this is some heart energy. Okay, moving down here, we've got the Temperance card, which is so sweet. It's higher forces, it's angelic forces at work, but it's also Spirit's working its magic, you know. It's trying to work its magic. It's trying to, you know, bring these people, these situations, these different things, cooking up the right scenario for you to obtain the world and obtain everything you're wanting in life, right? So this is saying it's kind of heaven sent, and I'm telling you that your spirit, is guides and angels and everybody, has put a lot of effort into, you know, making this thing happen here. So let's drop this and move on, because the world is definitely here. And then the final card is just about that, moving on. So this just tells us that this is some heartfelt thing that you've been wanting for a real long time. You may have been working 8 years, 8 months, 8 weeks, or waiting to hear 8 weeks, 8 months about this thing, and it turns out to be not what you were hoping for. But that's only because they've got better. They're cooking up something even better than you can imagine. And you can't imagine it when world's in reverse. You're not imagining it. So let go. Let Spirit come in and work its magic and make it happen for you. All right, what is the animal totem card going to be for our Pisces for September? The cheetah. Yeah, this is a very good one. Very good one. Empath, healer, prolific creator. Prolific creator. Create a lot of alternatives. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Things happening at lightning speed. Yeah, I feel like this could just show up here, you know. Staying alert to synchronistic signs. Use that intuition. The path of the soul practitioner. Well, one of the primary things about this cheetah is they make a lot of babies. They breed a lot because their cubs are so susceptible to being killed. These things that they give birth to are easily, you know, so they make more, you know, so it's like having a lot, creating a lot, prolific creator, you know. So be open to some options, be open to the different options that are around, because there are more options around, I promise you. That full moon again on the 6th, don't forget that's a great time to do some releasing, some self-awareness, some meditating, some tuning in, because that's going to be your once every year, I was going to say once in a lifetime, but of course it's not. It's once every year. Once every year event for you. Okay, so don't forget about Vimeo with the love readings for $2 and some change. You can get a love reading if you're more focused on specifically about love. Thank you so much. I mentioned last month about how YouTube is really not paying out anything anymore, and everybody was, quite a few donations, and, people were ordering eclipse readings and lots of support. And I'm so grateful for your continued support, whether through donating, liking, sharing, commenting, buying the love readings for $2, books and decks I have on my site. You can buy these decks that I've created. And I want to just thank everybody again for your continued support and encouragement. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. This is Vickie really wishing you a great month of September. Until next time.